Hello, hello, my friends. Hello, Monica. Hello, hello. Hello, Algo. Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you. How's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome to one more live stream. Nice to see you all. Hello, Maxi. Nice to see you. Monica says I will be in and out today due to some meetings, but we'll watch recording later. Okay, no worries. Thanks for joining, by the way. Thank you for the support. Don't forget, my friends, if you are enjoying, of course, always what we are doing over here and you want to support TTF, hit the like button. It means a lot. And if you're not subscribed, of course, hit the subscribe button. Let's go quickly to the charts to see what is going on. Well, you all know where price is now bouncing from. It is bouncing, of course, from the AZNDR. Let me range it over here. Of course, during the morning, we had the bearish expansion model, but as we are all seeing during the day, we broke from the upside, the AZNDR, so we are bullish for the day. But as you all see, look where price is jumping from. Of course, it's jumping from these daily volume imbalances that I have marked on my charts. Look, price finds support to certain levels, climbs up, it was going down, suddenly went up, now finding support at the AZNDR. Let's see what will happen. Of course, I'm bullish for the day. Now it is one more AZNDR breakout opportunity. Let's see if it's going to give us the opportunity to participate in the markets. Remember, now, exactly now, price closed the DR box closed. This is the opening price. It's below. This is the opening price. Let me make this green. This is the opening price. This is now we exactly closed. So the closing price is exactly above, of course. It is exactly above the opening price. So this means that we have 70% probability 70% probability 70% that price is going to confirm bullish 70%. So this can be a really nice target. Of course, now price is going without us, but it is what it is. If it prints, we can consider in taking a trade, or else we are going to wait for, of course, the basic trading plan. But this could be a really nice trade. Look from down here, if you were more aggressive, here at the last supply, the last bearish order block that caused the lower low. If you entered from this breaker, for example, we could go for a move of 120 points. But of course, we are going to view the markets with you. Good says, took an A plus setup today, Algo 2.0. Well done, my friend. Well done, mate. Maxi says, took a loss today, over definitely not the best week, took 3 losses overall. One was because I didn't take profits at 2R, which was a mistake by me, and yesterday I wasn't able to get in. Well, okay, we all have bad weeks. I had a mid week. This week was average for me, but it is what it is. We can't catch all opportunities, of course, but we keep it as a learning process. Focus on your edge, focus on your plan, and maybe your next week can be 5 wins. No one knows. That's why we must take advantage of our good periods. Because all strategies and all edges have good weeks, bad weeks, good periods, bad periods. Okay. Algo says quiz night. Go on the 1 minute chart and tell me which trade I took. Which trade you took? That is a really good quiz. I'm sure that you entered somewhere down here, probably. Or you traded the opening and you took the bounce from the Asian DR suddenly. I can't guess. Let me check what is down here. The Asian liquidity grab. Maybe you took the shift over here, probably. I'm quite confused. Nice quiz. Nice quiz you put me over there. Nice quiz. Should have been a break-even week by now. It wasn't, but now it wasn't. That's okay though. It will get better the more I'm using that framework. Confidence is still strong even after losses and losses. Well, I understand it. Don't make them let you down, disappoint you. I know how it is. I know how it feels, especially when you have the enthusiasm of your new edge and you're seeing that it's not working, but this is the test that you must pass. This is why backtesting is so different from live trading, because a loss in a backtest will hold for 30 seconds and you go to your next day, but in live trading you must live with the loss for 24 hours of your life, thinking about it, thinking about all the time what you could have done right, and you must live for it. Okay, that's the difference. We are fighting also in live trading with our own selves. I never had previously. Game changing, really. I know. Stick to it, my friend. Don't try to truly stick to your plan. It is so important. So important. Now it is testing you. So important. Oh, my wife, I love you. She bring me, my special. Now today I'm going to drink espresso. Thank you, my wife. I love you. Okay, but overall, I followed my plan very well this week. New York, only New York, and 1 minute. Okay. Maxi says it has never been easier to stick to my system. Still, there's no way I'm doing something different. I'm so happy because these are the moments where we mostly doubt on what we are doing, if what we do works. Okay, now we must trust the work that we put and try to just apply the work that we put. I mean, via backtest and all this. Of course, my friends, don't forget, if you are enjoying what we are doing over here, please hit the like button. It means a lot for everyone here in TTF, and it doesn't cost you anything. You, especially you guys that are members of TTF, you are all seeing what huge things we are doing here in TTF. You all know what we are planning to do. We launched, of course, the new risk calculator for MT4, MT5, for Windows and Mac. We have, of course, our journal, our automated journal, everything with your subscription in TTF, everything, apply everything in your subscription. What is this? What is going on? As I said, we have 70% probabilities that we are going to have a long confirmation. Okay, 70% probabilities that this high for sure will be taken. Okay, we can never be sure, of course, for anything. We can't forget that we have also 30% probabilities that it won't break the other side. So we must be careful. Of course, if we are going to have a fractal frenzy signal, I'm going to try to capitalize upon it because it will be at the same time an Asian DR breakout trade and also a New York DR trade, a more advanced one because we're taking the probabilities of the opening and closing price. So I can't wait to see what will happen. Maxi says this week we had 3 out of 4 days where the edge didn't play out, and today might be 4 of 5. So why should I be scared? In other weeks it will play out 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5 times instead. And this with a 70% plus probability. This still happens, especially in crazy markets like they are right now. I agree 2000% with you. Trust me, time is also power in this situation. So if your edge is playing out for the last 6 years, 7 years, overall, even if you're having 5 days in a row that doesn't play out, it is still so powerful. Why? Because it works long term, my friends. Don't forget how we must think. We must think long term always. Long term always. It is more than 70% because the range is bigger, 9:30 open to 10 a.m. open. In this case, more like 80%, but this still doesn't mean anything, of course. Hello, Hamtsiz. Nice to see you, mate. Welcome. Nice to see you, mate. Hello, hello. How are you? How is it going? Are you still printing money, my friend? How is it going? Nice to see you. Kotsatsa, nice to see you, mate. How are you, mate? Peter Kalisa, hello, hello, nice to see you. Alex, I need your help. I haven't been able to find my edge. I have been reading all your masterclass but putting them together and get a strategy to use. Please help me how to go about it. Well, my friend, go and watch the most simplest edge that I have introduced to everyone, and this is the RIDR. I have the 2 summarized videos, of course, in the pin messages of Fractal Frenzy, or you can go to my personal channel, or you can go to, yes, to my personal channel, you will find them all. I have also done the mini series on YouTube. It is a crystal clear edge, my beloved friend, DRIDR by itself. The most simple step-by-step one. Of course, if you are still having trouble how to execute or how to understand, I'm here to help you as much as I can. You see by yourselves, probably today we are going to have the 30%, and we are probably going to confirm short. I won't lie to you guys, I don't like this scenario. I really don't like it. Why I don't like it? Because, my friends, it is against Asia. I don't like this, of course, but if it confirms short, we will probably see what we can do and aim, of course, for shorts also. But we must be patient to see what will happen. Good afternoon, PGA. Nice to see you, mate. Hello, hello. How is it going, my friends? How is it going? That's why we must never be in a rush, my friends. You see, based on this concept and these probabilities, we had 70% that we're going to confirm long, but what is price doing now? It is confirming short. So the 30% is playing out. That's why it is really important always to be patient, my friends. Always. Always to be patient. Hello, Leah. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Don't forget, my friends, hit the like button. It means a lot for us here in TTF. We are trying to create so many things for all of you guys. You know what we are trying, especially for the future concepts that we are going to launch. Of course, we can't forget the new risk calculator that you can get for MT4, MT5, and Windows on Mac. Of course, with your subscription, except of the unlimited education hours that you will get, the most supportive Discord community in the space. Of course, we can't forget the Honors You Learn program, the automated journal, everything in this package all together. Hit the like button if you want to support us. It means a lot for everyone. Hochacha says Iran news doesn't care about our trend biases. Yes, exactly. You're so right, my friend. Indeed. It doesn't care about anything. We had news now at 10. Okay. It has reversed everything. But of course, I don't feel that it is random where price. Look, my friends, where price is again trapped. Let me erase this so we don't get confused. Look by yourselves. This green is the volume imbalances that I have marked. Look where price is reacting like a ping pong. We will probably have 10 seconds left. Probably we're going to have a short confirmation, so this is not more valid. Let's erase also these lines. Okay. We are going to have a short confirmation, so this means, my beloved friends, we have 80% probabilities now, more powerful, that we are going to go, that this high won't be broken. Okay, let's draw also our high probability levels. Don't forget, my friends, don't forget that everything that I am showing now, I teach it in details in TTF, of course. You can find also my free mini series that I did for TTF's public YouTube. Check in the videos, in the playlist, you will find it. What concepts I exactly use in order to establish my bias, and especially the concepts of the RIDR. Based on this, of course, we are for sure bearish for the rest of the session. Let's see what will happen. Price is also melting and going to the high probability level. It's unfortunately going without us, of course. Maxi says, so like I said, 4 out of 5 days where it didn't play out will be better soon. I'm sure about that, Maxi. Train forever. I'm first time here. I don't understand anything, Habibi, but still happy to be here. Welcome, my friend. I'm happy, first of all, that you are over here with us. If, of course, you are a member of TTF, you can go and watch my content in TTF and you can discover what I am talking about. Of course, if you want to join even more and tactical, you take a minute, go and look the mini series. I have it publicly here in TTF, and you can understand, I believe, through these 5 mini videos what I'm certainly looking at. So, what I'm exactly looking at. Nice to be here, my friend. Of course, don't forget to support my friends. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot, of course, for all of us. And of course, I can't forget, link in the description. It says trdfloor.com. You can go to the first page and you can see what we offer here in TTF. Well, price melted. What happened that price melted? We don't know. It never pulled back. We are just here to stare at price. It's okay. It's okay. Classic Friday. Classic Friday. Of course, this London DR low can be a very nice target. We must be patient. We must be patient and see. Oh, I'm loving the backtest journal. Leah says, yeah, it is amazing. So many features, and trust me, same journals, you pay so much money for them, but here you can get it with your monthly TTF subscription. With a risk calculator, all this, if we just add a subscription for a risk calculator and a trading journal, it is these two subscriptions are almost three times the subscription of TTF. And I can't forget, of course, to talk about the unlimited education hours on almost all the concepts from price action, SMC, ICT, patterns, indicator-based strategies, because we offer, of course, over 6 indicators. Okay, so many stuff. And of course, I can't forget the most supportive Discord community in the trading space. Maxi says, asking Leah, of course, how is your monthly challenge going? I hope that it is going well. Okay, says Train forever. I'll go through everything. Thanks, Alex. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope that you're going to find value. Of course, if you have any questions, my friends, I'm here if I'm able to answer. If you have some certain questions that you want me to answer, of course, I will try my best. Of course, I will try my best. Price just ripped through all my poise. I might call it a week. Well, if it did, and you took, of course, your morning winner, there's no reason for me, my friend Algo, either to search for any other trades. You already took a winner. There's no reason for you to force anything more. Maxi says, to get everything you get a TTF, you would have to pay 10x the price. I'm pretty certain. Yes, I know exactly what you mean, Maxi. I agree 2000%, of course. Outside, things are very, very, very expensive from many ways. But here in TTF, we are trying to provide the best services for everyone, of course, for the best price. For me, TTF is the most value for money for option for anyone. Algo 2.0 says, and no other community has the crazy Greek guy. Yeah, that's me. The crazy guy from Greece. I am obsessed to see you all succeed. I am obsessed with this. I am obsessed to see you all succeed. Okay. I won't lie to you. I would like to see a deeper pullback, but it's not giving this to us. PGA says gold looking nice for a quick buy scalp soon. Buy scalp? No, mate. No, mate. From what I'm seeing, I wouldn't touch gold for sure. I understand from which perspective you're talking about, to reverse engineer the probabilities, because price for sure has taken all the targets and it's now going to take London DR low, for example. I understand what you exactly mean. Of course, it has hit all the high probability targets, and Yes, a really nice way to use also an edge is reverse engineered. So wait, for example, in a lower time frame, price to reverse and take the reversal because price of course must reverse. But you are trying to catch something very impulsive. I won't lie to you, I would be afraid to catch this falling knife. It's not my style, at least. I prefer to sit and look at the markets and don't do anything and don't act than taking this kind of trades. I don't have the circle things from steel to do this. You understand. Such a nice obsession, says Argo 2.0. Peter Kalisa, Alex, where to find your DRIDR on YouTube or Discord or on the Discord? Well, first of all, you go to the channel that you are here in YouTube, and if you go to the playlist, you will find the small playlist that it says DRIDR from Alex, if I remember well. This is the mini series of 5 small videos. Okay. Now, if you go to Discord and you go to the Fractal Frenzy chatroom and you check the pin messages, the pin messages is the messages that has a pin up. You go to that channel. If you look right at the top of your Discord, you will see a pin. You press it, and in there you will find the 2 summarized videos I did upon the IDR concept. It is the whole strategy in 2 videos. Okay. If you want, of course, although more details on my IDR strategy, you must go to live recordings, find my name. I have so many videos. Of course, the beginning of them is where I went in details on all the strategies, on the strategy. You will find, although over there, all the concepts in details. Okay, so Fractal Frenzy pin messages. 1. If you want to consume quick and you don't have so much time, go here in YouTube. You will find in the playlist my mini series. If you have the plethora of time, of course, go to live recordings in Discord. You will find my name, and over there you will find all my videos I have done from my beginning of live streaming here in TTF. What is going on, my friends? What is going on? What are we seeing from the markets? What is this? What is this? Of course, I'm not interested in something like that. Unfortunately, I don't like this. I don't like this. Why? Because I won't take a trade against, first of all, the Asian, and secondly, I can't go against this because something must be announced. I can't believe that everything is going down suddenly. Only the dollar is going up. So this means that something Mr. President announced that he is probably going to continue war. We have also taken all our high probability levels, 0.5 and 1 standard deviation. Our target can only be London low now. London low over here. That is around 1.8 standard deviation, 1.7. Almost there. But unfortunately, I don't like this kind of situations. Let's see if these gray zones are able to hold price. Remind me on our private live stream on Thursday to explain to you guys what it is. Of course, we can't give everything for free. We must keep something for ourselves. And when I mean for ourselves, I mean for the community of TTF, because I haven't kept anything secret from you guys. Everything that I do, you see it. You see it all the time because I don't hide anything. You all see my live trades because I mostly record them and I show you to them. The markets just want to troll us with a 30-minute candle edge. Well, you see that all the edges are struggling. News events, we cannot fight the news events. Okay. Now, something probably has been announced, and we are seeing this free fall from everywhere. Who knows? Who knows, my friends? Who knows? How was everyone's trading day to day? At least you guys that took any trades. Or girls, of course. Girls or boys and girls. Boys and girls. Well, now PGA, for example, we could reverse engineer because price has taken all the high probability targets. Has taken all the high probability targets. So if this gray zone area, let me erase the AZNDR. If this gray zone area is capable of holding price and reacts as support for price, yes, we could reverse engineer and take at least where to a pullback to the DR box as a reverse engineer trade. Okay. Because we assume that all the high probability levels are taken, so the most high probability trades have been, of course, played out. So what we can expect, of course, the opposite side. Marvelous. Algo says, I announced the trade beforehand. Condition came together. I executed as said. It played out. I'm so happy, my friend Algo, that you will be able to predict the future. And of course, you were able to capitalize upon your idea. I'm so happy for you. And I mean this, my friend. I mean this. I am just joking, of course, nothing to worry about, but it got me to test how often this happens. About 5% of maths are lower probability with his edge. The RIDR is much more consistent. Okay, that is very interesting. Or the 30-minute breakout is much more consistent as well. No month below 60% probability. Okay. That is very interesting data, my friend Maxi. Very interesting data. I mean this. Yeah, price is very scary. I know we all have FOMO, that we are not part of this move, but I'm sorry, I can't participate in this kind of markets because I don't see my edge and my rules playing out. My edge is playing out. This is the RIDR is one more day, 100% success. But it didn't give me the opportunity to participate in this free fall. With the opening range, 5 out of 100 months were below 60% and 2 below 50%. At least from what I tested myself. Amazing. It shows these numbers show to us how powerful the work you did is. And if someone can't believe what Maxi has just shared with us, I'm sorry, we can't do anything about it. This is real trading. and I mean this, because I will make a question that I wanted for sure to stay on YouTube so everyone can hear it. Tell me, my friends, do you believe that Goldman and Sachs trader will take trades, $20 million trades, based on guesses and not based on probabilities, or based on fair value gaps, for example? I'm not saying that they are not levels that they react. I'm not saying that ICT concepts don't work. But do you really believe that a $20 million trade will be executed based on a fair value gap, for example, or based on a crossover of the EMAs? No. If the crossover of certain EMAs is backtested, for example, let's use an example, the 20 EMA with the 40 EMA, and all the crosses that happens has a 1 to 2 RR trade, and it has over 60% probabilities win rate, then yes, it is a true edge. The cross of these two certain EMAs is true. Okay. If it isn't backtested by data and seeing that it has a true edge inside it, then all the other things are just guessing. It's my personal opinion, of course. I'm not saying, again, I want to make this clear. I'm not saying that ICT traders are not making money. I'm not saying that it can't be happen. But if you have time, let's support also another channel here in YouTube. Go, my friends, and watch yesterday's podcast from the Words of Wisdom. The biggest retail trader in the history of the Chicago Exchange, okay, was interviewed yesterday, and see what he says about probabilities, what he says about how we create an edge, what is an edge, how they used to trade, how they trade now, and make your own summary about what he said about everything. Nothing comes close to this statistic analysis. It gives me so much peace and clarity like nothing else. And I love it so much. I really know how you feel. This is how I exactly felt when DRIDR was introduced to me and when I was back in the DR Academy. Jazniol, hello and welcome. Nice to see you, mate. Welcome. Thank you for the support and for you that you joined. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Price is not doing anything now. Let's see if this level is strong enough to support price, this gray area. As I said, remind me to tell to all of you what these levels are on Thursday, if of course you're interested in what they are. Okay, it's pushing hard probably. If it pushes from here, I believe that it will go for sure and take this London low level. This can be also a really nice trade. It is 90 points down, trying to take a really nice continuation. Of course, don't forget, markets, of course, is overextended. We have taken all our high probability levels, so everyone must be careful in their decisions and what they want, how they want to execute this kind of trade ideas, because it is much, much risky when we do this. Yes. When we try to execute, I mean, this kind of trades. This is what I mean. This is what I meant. Okay, let's see. Please don't forget, my friends, to hit the like button. It means a lot for everyone and the try that we do here in TTF. Hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Hit the subscribe button and enable all notifications. Well, I would like to take a reverse engineering trade over here to show you all how we can take advantage of this. But I think it is too risky. But let me put just the tool that I would have taken the trade. And I would have gone for the IDR level. It would be a 1.8 R trade. Of course, don't forget, it is based on the concept that we can try and use the reverse engineer concept. Because price has taken all the high probability levels. This is why this idea comes from. Okay, of course, let me also put the disclaimer. Of course, the high probability would be to wait for price to pull back again to the DR level and take our chances if price would want to make a new lower low. Of course, we wouldn't have been tagged by one tick, I believe. Oh, sorry for that. Friday today, we are quite tired. This is the truth. This is the truth. This would be a very interesting trade. Reverse engineering. Why? And I said because price has taken all the high probability levels. Today I played London 23% on a beautiful sunny afternoon. Okay. Well done, well done. I played London 23%. Nah, XRP. Well, it is what it is, my friend Jasniol. Despite this fact, I'm sure and I know that you are putting the work that is needed. And I'm very happy for you, and I mean this. I'm seeing how much work you are putting, and I'm very proud and happy for you, my friend. Okay. It is probably pushing. We would have bugged 27 points to go for a move of 97. Interesting stuff. Jasniol says constantly analyzes your videos and moves forward step by step. Well, I know that it is hard because all my teachings are via live streams that hold for 1 hour. But I believe in many live streams. I all the time give some small gems. Everyone can understand how I think and how I progress step by step. So if someone really wants to study what I do, unfortunately, you must put the time. And I'm not trying to play that I'm someone that has solved the algorithm of the market. I have just found a way that works for me and makes me be able to make some money from the markets. And I'm sharing it with all of you. Of course, if you're not able to do it, it's okay. TTF, of course, has so many strategies, so many concepts that you can learn. And of course, uh, we can't forget the Own As You Learn program that can be a huge opportunity for everyone to not put, of course, we recommend to put some analysis upon the trade ideas, but it can be something that will produce you money without thinking at all. Taking my analysis, Bear's analysis, Jay's analysis, add upon the trade idea of the Own As You Learn, and just make money. So simple. Yeah, but you don't hold back anything. You're simply doing what you do and sharing it. Well, yes, exactly. I haven't hidden anything from anyone. There is no reason for me to hide anything. You know why? Because, in my opinion, there's no such thing, of course, that if I share my ads, it will stop working. This is bulls. Bulls because, of course, the markets for sure don't care on what we do. The big banks don't give, for sure, don't care what we do. And if we are if we are taking $1,000 from the markets or 500, they don't care about that. But me personally, I'm giving everything. So I'm giving everything out because I don't fear that someone might discover that I'm a liar, because I'm not a liar. If I was a liar, I wouldn't reveal what I truly do. And this is what I do. And I record everything here on YouTube. Most of my trades are recorded because we can't forget, I would record them all, but sometimes I'm a dad, I'm a businessman. And here in TTF, we are not the community that will feed you lies. We can prove to you that your dream can come true, but if you put the work that's needed. Your dream can come true via trading if you have the will to put the work that is needed. If you don't want to put the work, unfortunately, no one can help you. Again, TTF might will be able to help you via the Own As You Learn program, and from what we have been beginning to launch. Of course, we have very powerful indicators that you can follow. We have a webhook course that you can take, for example, one of the most successful indicators of TTF, and just apply it to an account and make money from nowhere. But if someone really wants to go to the next level, he must put the work that is needed. Unfortunately, and whoever says to you that says to you something different, for sure just wants to steal your money, or whoever tells you that he has solved the algorithm of the market or that he can predict future, for sure he again is a liar, because no one is able to accurately and every day be right on where the direction of the markets will go. Of course, based on some concepts, we can have really good strike rate on being right, but unfortunately, the markets will do whatever they want to do and they don't ask us what they want to do. Rant over. The rant is over. Of course, if you are enjoying the rants from the crazy guy from Greece, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to TTF, please hit the subscribe button and enable all notifications so you can learn when we are going live. And of course, whoever is interested in joining us in the trading journey and discover what we offer here in TTF, please link in the description trdfloor.com, my friends. trdfloor.com. Now we are in a reverse engineer trading because the stars and the moves aligned and because I saw my crystal ball and I'm predicting that the markets is going up. I love this rant. Thanks, mate. Jasniol, it takes me a lot of work to translate everything into my Polish language, but I manage. Trust me, it is so hard for me also to translate my Greek language into English and to translate it again in my head to see if what I'm saying is correct. Despite the fact that I was born in the States, I of course been speaking Greek from 7 years old, so I mostly think Greek and translate what I want to say. So it's quite hard for me, but Jasniol, I understand. And many things won't be explained correctly, but if you get an idea and you see this pattern every day, trust me, you won't be afraid of anything because the pattern is very powerful. Okay, the reverse engineer is not going so well, unfortunately. The breaker block again, although is making the job that is needed. No, you saw the algorithmic signatures and those can never be wrong at this exact algorithmic price level and based on algorithmic time cycles. Yeah. And of course, we can't forget that Jupiter aligned with Moon and the Moon cycle. This is a concept from Jay, and the Moon cycle is also aligned for us to take longs over here. But remember what I talked before we tried to reverse engineer this trade. Let's see if this gray area is able to support price. And for now, it is able to support it. For now, at least. We will see. Maxi, you can't trick me, mate. I know I'm trying to trick you, but you're not getting tricked. That's the problem. That's the problem. I can't trick you, my friend. I can't trick you. Okay. Are moon cycles also algorithmic? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Of course they are, my friend. Of course they are. Then I will have to learn them, to learn those. Yeah. Go and see somewhere in TTF education. Jay has talked about the moon cycles. I'll go. I got to go. Gotta work now. See you all and have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy your weekend, my friend. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining to increase my precision. Oh, come on, mate. Please. Please. See ya. See ya. Thanks for joining, Algo. Thanks for joining, mate. Keep up the hard work, my friend. Keep up. Keep up. Okay. Is price going to melt again? What is going to happen? Is going to melt without us? What is going to happen? Is it going for London DR low or London low? Call it whatever you want. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? Sometimes the troll needs to come out. Maxi. My position is quite difficult. My position is quite difficult. Okay. Probably reverse engineer didn't work well, as is not working well as we expected, unfortunately. That's why this is the best example, PGA, if you're still here, my friend, why we must not go against these high momentum moves. Yes, if you are a hyper scalper and you took, for example, just these 30 points and you were okay with that, okay, then it will be, let me leave it over here so you can see all that is going to hit our stop loss. But in general, the most wise thing to do is, of course, to just patiently wait for price to reset and just take a really nice continuation towards the high momentum that we see. Many traders in the past have been fooled, and that's why the phrase that the trend is our friend has came out, because simply it is much more easier to understand the momentum of the markets and just follow that direction than trying to catch all the reversals. I don't want to be, of course, I don't want to argue with anyone. I know that there are many reversal strategies out there that are very successful, but you must have the highest level of understanding the market movement in order, my friends, to be able to, at least in my opinion, to reversal trade and have it a successful and being successful in it all the time, or most of the time. Um, in my opinion, it's probably going to go for, of course, as I said, London low, London DR low. This is my opinion. The only thing that we must wait for is just to see it play out. Of course, this level is not more valid. Let me add a few lines to this minus. Let's put minus 1.6, minus 1.6. Let's also enable minus 1.7, minus 1.8, and minus 1.9. These are all the levels. The 1.7 level aligns, of course, with London DR low. This is probably going to be the max extension, at least from what we are seeing now. Yes. You see, if this breaks below this gray area, we will for sure this support will have been broken, so we can look, of course, for lower prices. And trying to catch the falling knife, we would unfortunately be almost stopped out. We will still hold in the trade, we will almost be stopped out. Holding. If the probabilities, look what I'm going to tell you right now. If the probabilities of the RIDR were smaller than 60%, then you would see me reverse engineer this edge many more times. But the bias via the RIDR is so powerful that unfortunately I can't go against this edge. During New York and trading the indices, of course. Okay, I don't want to be misunderstood. Okay. Very interesting. What are your plans for the weekend, my friend? What are you planning to do, my friends? I personally I have a certain store, that restaurant, of course, that I enjoy so much eating brunch over there. It has amazing brunch. I love what they create. I will probably take my family, go on Sunday morning to eat breakfast at this shop. I love it. And we will probably go for a walk. And after that, I'm thinking to go for dinner, also in a restaurant that I also love with Italian food because I'm an Italian food lover, and go eat Italian. These are my plans. Tomorrow I'm going to rest because I have a shift tomorrow at my fast food. My partner is off this weekend, so I will have a shift tomorrow. On Sundays we are closed, so I must go to work tomorrow. Don't forget, my friends, if you are enjoying what we are doing over here, please hit the like button. It means a lot for us and it doesn't cost anything to you, my friends. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and enable all notifications so you can know when we are going to go, when we are going live. Of course, don't forget to take a look in the description of this video. You will find the link, trdfloor.com. Go to our website and explore what we offer here in TTF. I unlimited hours of education, live streams, a roadmap to step by step, especially you guys that are newbies, rookies in trading, a step by step guide. So what you must do. Of course, a huge opportunity also, a huge opportunity for everyone to earn some extra profits when they are in the learning curve via the Earn As You Learn program. Almost every day trading ideas that can help you capitalize upon them. We add, of course, extra analysis, me, Jay, and Bear. And of course, the risk calculator that launched now, a new one for Apple users, and of course for Windows users. This all goes with, of course, your membership in TTF, and of course the free trading journal everything with your subscription. Crypto Surat says London session and New York session BTC correlation. I missed something. I was talking about something. And we are stopped out over here if we took this trade, but we didn't, of course. London session and New York session BTC correlation. Well, time can be very, very important. I understand I have run through very, very many time-based concepts. Also, DRIDR is a time-based concept because it has to do for the first hour of each session. I know, but I trust these divergences and these correlations on higher time frames. For example, because you are, as I understand from your name, you are a crypto lover and trader. If you, I don't remember if I did it publicly for YouTube. I did an analysis on Bitcoin. I'm expecting higher prices, and I explained why and why I'm expecting higher prices, of course. I'm a bit sick, says Maxi. I have a cold and my voice is pretty wrecked, so I will take this weekend off and relax a lot. But I want to make dumplings that I only made once previously. They are delicious. Dumplings. Okay. Don't forget to send some to me also. I'm joking. I'm joking, my friend. I'm joking. Dumplings. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Dumplings. Well, I hope you get well, my friend. I hope that you're going to get well soon. I know it sucks when we have the flu. Weird days, but it happens. We can't do anything, unfortunately. So, my friends, I'm going to wrap it up so we can go also and have a long weekend. I'm not interested in participating in this kind of market conditions. Price has taken all our high probability areas. I wouldn't like to take this small trade until this London low because I'm afraid of the overextension of the markets, and also I'm afraid of the reaction of price here in this daily volume imbalance. So I will call it a day so we can go and relax for the weekend. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. Thank you so much for joining. It means really a lot for me. It means a lot for TTF. Thank you so much for being here and supporting. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy every moment, my friends. And please don't forget, patience is the key to success. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you so much for joining. See you all on Tuesday, again live on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining, my friends. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.